All right, so I decided to let my YouTube analytics and the algorithm choose my next video. And I'm going to share with you if it worked or if it didn't. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this yourself. There is a ton of gold inside of these analytics. So what do you say? Let's geek out on some analytics. So the first thing that I want to do is go into my analytics, and then I want to go right here to where it says advanced mode. Now what I want to do is make sure that this is selected to last 28 days. Breakdown is content. I'm going to click into the metrics. I'm going to turn off subscribers, turn off watch time hours. I'm going to leave on impressions click-through rate, and then I'm going to turn off estimated revenue. That just makes it easier to see. I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. I'm going to turn off this show chart. Now this is for the entire channel, which is useful because we can look over here and go, okay, what has gotten a lot of impressions and a lot of views? But what I want to see is I want to see more of the current in the last like 30 days. So I'm going to go ahead and hit publish date. Then it's going to bring everything up that's recent. Now, this one right here, I'm going to hide that one right now because that's the one that the analytics and the algorithm told me to post next. So I'm going to share that here in a second. But what we want to do, and this is what I did, is I went over here and I said, okay, all these videos right here are recent. All right, they're all recent. So I'm going to be looking, just scrolling down a little bit. And you can see right here, this is 13,000. This one was 15,000. This is 37,000, 14,000. Now you might be wondering why I'm not looking at views. I'm looking at what did YouTube put us in front of as far as the audience by impressions. Impressions means that we had a chance. Then it comes down to your thumbnail, and did your thumbnail convert? And that's what turns into a viewer, which by the way, I've got a whole nother video that I tested 9 boring thumbnails, and I'll link that up in the description if you haven't watched that one yet. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to look at these, right? And this is what I did. And I'm like, okay, let's look at this one because this was a standout. And let's go, okay, so what was this about? YouTube's algorithm is not hiding your videos. This is. All right. So that right there got 37,615 impressions. That's an outlier, okay? The algorithm liked that for my channel. Now, what you could do is you could do this exact same thing and see what videos has gotten the most impressions. That means we're getting exposure from the algorithm, all right? So then I'm going to go, okay, what's the next one? That's this one right here, okay? The algorithm mistake that killed my views. Are you seeing something here? The algorithm mistake. It's about the algorithm, okay? So that's another one. Let's do this one right here. Forcing a YouTube reset, the 3-step survival protocol. It's working. That one right there is about the algorithm. Now, it doesn't say it in the title, but here's the other thing to pay attention to. YouTube is transcribing all of our videos. They have what the video is about, even though it's not in the title. That's because anything you say in the video is technically going to get picked up by the algorithm. So that's good. Now let me pause for a second and just say that impressions, well, they are given because of the title in the beginning. Your title signals to the algorithm, and then obviously your audience sees it, and if it's got a good hook in it, they might want to click on it. I spend a lot of time obsessing over titles, and I've been doing this now for over 17 plus years, and I can tell you one thing, titles super important. Now, if you struggle with titles, I did you a favor. I put together 10 of my top outlier titles, and I basically put that into a swipe file. And I actually call it my title hooks swipe file. If you want a copy of that, just comment hooks down below and I'll send it to you. And like I said, these are templatized. I literally use these myself when I get in a pinch. If you want those, just comment hooks down below and I'll send it to you. Now, the other thing is we can also see what didn't work, what the algorithm didn't like. Well, that's this one right here. This only got 3,091 impressions. I actually unlisted this one because it just wasn't performing. And I'm like, you know what? There's no sense in even having it there. So I pulled it down. So you can also get what not to post versus just what you should post, but you should be looking at what you should post, which is exactly what I did. So now let me show you, all right, let me show you The video, this one right here, is the one I just posted. This here is just about 25 hours old at the time of me recording this right now. And this right here has already gotten 10,344 impressions, and the click-through rate is a 5.9%. Now, I'll dig into those analytics here in a second because I want you to see a little bit more detail. But the other thing I want to do, and this is something else you can do, is if you go into that really good video that got a lot of impressions, here's the other thing that I want to do. I want to jump into the analytics, the detailed ones for this video itself. And then what I want to do is I want to scroll down a little bit and I want to look at this. This is telling me that the video did good, but why? Well, part of it is the average view duration is high. And if you look right here, 70% of viewers are still watching at the 30-second mark. I always look at what we're doing here on YouTube. It's kind of like we're playing sports. We're playing a game. We just put up a video and that's part of the game. We're in the game. And then after the video has been live for 24 hours or 36 hours, now what we get to do is we get to review what happened in the game. It's kind of like watching film after a football game. Makes sense, right? So that's what I'm always doing. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, look at this. It's all pretty much above the average, which is really good. So I probably want to pay attention to what I did here. All right, so just another thing that you can be doing by looking at the analytics. So did this work? Did it work? So far, I would say yes. Let me show you why. So here's inside the video that YouTube's analytics said that I should probably post. At least it gave me a good idea that I should probably talk more about analytics and about the algorithm. So the title here was, "Give me 9 minutes, I'll change the way you see YouTube analytics." And by the way, the video you're watching right now, it's because I looked at the analytics and it basically said, Scott, keep talking about this stuff. People are liking it. The algorithm's liking it. You should probably keep posting that. So if we look at this right here, this is the average. You can see that gray, that dark gray, and then you can see this right here. So if we're looking at this, this is really a good sign. If we go into the reach, look at 11,900 impressions, almost 12,000 impressions in the first 24 hours. Our baseline, because we're always looking at that, is around 8 to 10,000. So this is above average. So did YouTube Analytics suggest a good next video? Well, they didn't suggest it. I just had to read the analytics. And that's exactly what you can do. Just make sure you go back and you watch those steps as far as how to look at your analytics, how to look at your impressions to see what resonated with the algorithm for your audience. And then just start creating more content around that. Now, one other metric that we want to look at that will tell us if YouTube is actually liking our video and willing to push it out. And that is it showing up in browse? Browse is the holy grail. That's what we all want. Let's take a look and see where this one's at. So if I scroll down right here, here is all of the different traffic sources. So we have 81.5% is browse. Anything over 60% is amazing. So this is off to a really, really good start. And if you're in suggested, that's good too. Now look, if you're enjoying this, can you do me a favor? Go ahead and click the like button on this video. You know, YouTube loves that. And if you want to keep up with these experiments that I'm doing, because I'm just getting started, well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and you'll be able to get notified when I release one. And if you have any suggestions for an upcoming experiment, let me know that too in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. But one thing I want you to walk away from this video is YouTube Analytics don't have to be scary as long as you know what to look for. They don't have to be scary. And actually, I shot a video right here that breaks down exactly what to look at without being overwhelmed. And there's really just 4 things. Watch that video next, and I'll see you there.